Well, not trying to one up each other, but trying as hard as they can, and it motivates me to try something harder. I see other people going for it, trying like some crazy stuff, and I'll step it up a notch. Don't mistake me for a common soldier. I was chosen for this mission because killing
We're here today to talk
is an
about
art,
the new
and I
Disney movie called Princess and the Frog. And I think that the movie was very unprofessionally made. What is your outlook on that, Mom?
You a trip. Well, I grew up and watched. Well, not really. Well, yeah, watching and reading all of the Disney books, Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella, and all of their stories turned out to be happy without really being too sad in the first place, and the Princess and the Frog was depicted to me in another light that I didn't appreciate as a black woman and having two black daughters. Because first of all, it was very ghouly and dark, and here we have a black woman who wishes to own an extravagant nightclub, which is not a bad dream, but she's a daughter of a seamstress who happens to make dresses for her friend, I guess. I don't know if she lives with her or not because the movie kind of upset me. So I didn't want to be verbal about it because my 9-year-old daughter was watching, and I was going to explain to her later why mommy had to step out. But anyway, I don't like the fact that her life was already, common.
Shambles.
And then on top of it, when her dream wasn't to meet a prince, but when she did meet a prince, when the other in the other cartoons, when they kissed the frog, they had married a prince, live happily ever after. This movie, she kisses the frog, turns into one, and has to accept being a frog. Really, the movie to me was telling black girls accept of being ugly, because a frog is ugly and slimy and disgusting. And rumor has it if you touch one and touch a face, you get a wart. So that's disgusting. So for them to, make her turn into a frog, learn to accept herself, go through all kind of swamps to meet,
With
try
the
to stay
Mexican
away from,
frog.
not to mention the man that's selling everybody dreams coming to the other side with the bones and skulls, hat on his head, people. Let's not forget that. And I can go break it down into so many details, but I'm sure
Could you
I'm
break
not
it
the
down
only
for us,
one that feels
Mom?
this way. And we all know that that was unfair, and the movie needs to be remade, just like they remade The Lion King. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to see. God gave you two eyes, two ears for a reason, and one mouth, so you can gather all this information
Then speak.
and then speak. So we need to speak out on this because I don't like how it's depicted. You have this man, this the guy called Shadow or whatever, which is really the devil's worker, selling dreams and shit. And then if you take the oath, it's like taking the oath with Boule. Basically, they put that shit symbolically in a movie. And I'm just, you know, I'm just saying what I feel about it. And this is Constitution. This is America. That's why they have this YouTube, so everybody can voice their opinions. And that's just basically how I feel about The Princess and the Frog. I didn't like the movie at all. I know a lot of people that feel the same way. And in the end, when she finally, how about the prince wasn't even a damn black guy? He's some Asian or some other descent. He's not black. They couldn't even let her marry a black prince.
He was Mexican.
There were no, let's get it together. We come from kings and queens, first of all. We come from prosperity, kings and queens. So how you gonna downrate and give her some guy of another descent? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And then when they finally do come human again, it's over. They don't get a chance to live happily ever after. They do a little twist and the big light come and that's the end of the fucking movie. To leave the little black girl to wonder how they lived. But all the other little white movies, and I don't mean to sound racist, I'm just a realist. They let you know they live happily ever after. God damn it! You saw them in that big ass palace somewhere, chilling. At the end of Cinderella book, she was waltzing on the ballroom, all happy and shit. Come on, you guys. But enough of Princess and the Frog, cause it's a cartoon. I didn't like it. Walt Disney and all those folks, they all in cahoots together. So do what you do. But black people need to do what they do too and stop hating on each other. That's why it is what it is. You do a lot of complaining, but ain't nobody trying to put out that fire and start their own. You feel me? We don't really have no revolutionaries around here no more. It's just a bunch of, people trying to like crabs in a bucket. We've been robbed of our identity. Nobody has no individuality, no originality. No leaderships. We don't have no leaders out here. Everybody, if you really love yourself, dare to be different. Dare not to follow the shit you see on TV. These fake ass rappers, they fake as hell, and you be surprised what they do when they by themselves. You be surprised. All these fake beefs on TV, these bullshit reality shows to keep you sitting on the couch waiting on the next program, so you just stay unfocused on what's really to be focused on. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. Trust me. Keep your eye on the prize. Because people slipping out here and everybody hating on each other. It's a big picture. We need to try to band together because we're going to need each other. And if not, people my age, our next generation, my kids, your next kids, and kids. If we don't fight, they're going to be some type of slave, or they won't even have no place to really chill and have their own freedom. They're going to be controlled. And I ain't having it. You might as well go ahead and off me, because I'm not having it. So when everybody be logging and YouTubing with your great opinions, you need to try to come together on some type of plan. I'm sure it's people out here working on it. We might live too far away from each other to hook up, but there's ways of linking up. So, link up with your mind. Free your mind from anything that's keeping you bound first. Because you can't get the world together till you get yourself together first. So we work on that. Clear all your little faults. Keep your mind clear. If you smoke weed, just try not to smoke so much. Especially when you got business on the floor. Say this shit for later.
Or unless you a boss like her. Unless you just a boss like mom.
Well, I love all my people. Black, white, red, yellow, brown. I don't hate no man. Let's get that right. But right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm like Rodney King. Can we all just get along?
But you don't hate them while they're hating us.
I can't hate somebody because they hate me. They hate gives me strength. So hate on. I'm a hater herder. So that's nothing. I let that shit roll off. While it's rolling off, I'm rolling out. It's nothing.
You laugh like Cat Williams. Well, we're gonna go to the next segment. We're gonna be through with this Princess and the Frog. Mom, say goodbye.
100.